Indeed.
My name is Riaan Bergh. In South Africa, Riaan van der Bergh. I've visited BETT a few times, and I just think it's an amazing experience to see what's new, see what's trending, get some inspiration, experience it with some cultural differences, and then obviously see what the EdTech movement is about.
You mentioned cultural differences. How do you feel that BETT show can be integral to integrating different cultures?
Yeah, I think the BETT show is on the leading edge or maybe cutting edge of technology, which a lot of countries need. Um, Technology is not a fix it all in education, but it's an enabler. And from all walks of life, it's relevant to use technology because technology is permeated in our regular day to day life. So we say that we should learn as we live, and our living spaces are being influenced with technology. So, in any culture, in any space, in any context, I think technology can play a big difference, make a big difference, and play a big role in advancing education, which is the solution A, B, and C for the world.
And what do you feel that you get from BETT show that you can't necessarily get anywhere else?
Yeah, I think there's a sense of overwhelming hugeness to see how big it is and understand where so many countries are pulling in the same direction. But what I really enjoy is meeting like-minded people, seeing that there's thought leadership. Probably this year the most inspirational has been the sessions in the early mornings in the arena. That's really pushed the thinking line to a new rev counter red, and so I think like-minded people seeing the new trends and the focus on making teachers' lives better, the wellness focus, the safeguarding focus, but also issues where teachers can save time, the AI-inspired side of things, the online assessments, putting time back in teachers' time bank will change the world.
And how do you see the educational community in South Africa leveraging the opportunities on offer at BETT show?
Yeah, I think there's a common misperception that technology is expensive, but the opportunity cost of technology is more expensive. It's human time, human power, people time. So I think the relevance of the technology can really be scaled up. We can put best of breed teachers in front of many kids. We can give access to learners that's sitting under a tree or traveling long distances to go to school, and give them some more just self-paced learning, self-guided learning. So I think the relevance is high, the application is high, but we've got to get over the boundary in our minds to think that technology costs money. We should think that not using technology costs a lot more money.
And what would you say to people that are considering to attend BETT but are maybe on the fence or they're a bit further away in the world? And what would you say to them about their decision making?
Yeah, I think schools and school leaders should really consider attending BETT. It's amazing. The experience is amazing. It's different to reading about it. It's like putting your finger in the electrical socket. You know about electricity, but once you touch it, you feel it, and you get the spark. So there's a high level of inspiration, but then there's a high level of content and connection, and just a sense of thinking outside of your regular parameters. So I would urge school leaders to start budgeting now for next year. I would really implore people in South Africa to consider visiting BETT. It's not just a holiday overseas. It's not just a lot of stands and you get a free pen or pamphlet. It's really seeing what's the future, what the future is holding for us. So please do come. It's been amazing.
Thank you. And have you visited the Ahead by a BETT area for higher education, and what did you think of it?
I've visited many of the stands. It was really overwhelming all over. The higher education, I did not put much focus on, but I've spoken to some of the. I think what I've realized all around is that South Africa and the rest of the world are struggling with the same issues. You know, the throughput of education, the access to higher education, the access to many things. So yeah, BETT has really been amazing, and we're all struggling with the same issues, and we'll have to work together to solve those issues all around the world.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.